What?
You're so aggressive.
Do you want some?
Yeah, I would like some.
Ugh. Okay, you can have like a popcorn.
Hey Greens, and welcome to testing viral TikTok recipes, in which the most popular one has close to
19 million views.
Quite the views.
Pretty excited about that one.
Joining me today is my sister Sika.
What's up, guys?
She loves to eat, and I figured
I'm the best person for this.
Oh, the confidence. Oh, she Pac-Mans her way through everything.
Everything.
What? The goal of today's video is to test out 4 recipes and let you Grains know whether they are worth your recipe or if they go
in the trash.
Because sometimes they look good, but they're absolutely...
Do you remember those grape jello crunchy grossness? Yeah, no, that wasn't.
When we did a crunchy grape jelly recipe, it looked pretty, but it was absolutely disgusting. So if your Grains are interested, I will leave a playlist of all the videos of testing the TikTok recipes in the description box below. I know I stumbled upon my word.
Really nice name.
I know my English sometimes is hard to pronounce.
Pronunciation.
Look, hang on. I see English flying. Come here, English. Come here.
You're not gonna catch it.
Don't worry.
You're not gonna catch it.
I got it! I'm gonna eat it. And now I can English.
You didn't want to give me?
What? No, you lost your English too. Catch your own English. By the way, for those of you new to this channel,
don't forget to subscribe.
Otherwise, I will wave this sharp pointy thing at you. But while you're there, make sure you click on all notifications. And if you're on TikTok, make sure you follow me at Salty Crafter. I am verified.
Oh, really?
I am.
Cool.
I know. So the first video we're going to start with has 185,000 views. This one here promises that we're going to be making amazing fudge and
3 ingredients only.
So it's pretty much we're having peanut butter,
white chocolate, and Oreos.
That's it. And we just let it cool down, and then it's apparently supposed to be...
Really? Man.
So according to the instructions, we're going to start with white chocolate chips, and we're going to be melting them. It seems like she's melting them in the microwave, and I usually end up ruining chocolate, so...
It's my... Yep. I'm doing this.
Just do it.
Okay, let's do the freaking doing.
Whoa, watch your mouth.
So, it's childproof. Okay, I got it.
So according to the instructions, we're going to be putting 1 cup of chocolate. Are you okay there?
I said it's hard to open.
You're challenged.
Suck it up, buttercup. There, that's good enough.
So here we go.
I think there's one that ran over that way.
Ready to catch it? Oh! So here we go. Alright, so off it goes into the microwave. And we see a wild Sika. Alright, so Sika's melting chocolate skills apparently are pretty good. Not apparently, it worked.
They are.
Whoa! And there's half. Why are we so chaotic? This is supposed to be easy.
It is.
Stir with your other hand.
Stir
Stir with your other hand.
I'm left-handed. Why do you do these things to me?
Because you like it.
Yes, I do.
Oh, that looks good.
It smells good. That
looks really good. All right, now we're going to crush 4 Oreos. I don't know how crushed. Do you like chunky? Do you like it big? Do you like it chunky?
I like it big.
All right.
Get in there, girl.
I'm in there.
Get in there, girl.
I'm in there.
Girl.
So far, it's looking pretty good. I don't like too many Oreos, so I think 3 should be good enough. That should be
fine, yeah, because I'm not a huge fan of overly sweet. Even if we had like natural peanut butter, would have been pretty good too, actually, because it would have dimmed down the sweetness.
I don't know if you Grains can see this, but it looks so creamy.
Look, just put this in slow motion, yeah.
So here we go. Oh. You Grains can't smell this, but it legitimately just smells like intense peanut butter.
I love peanut butter.
My guess is if you are allergic to peanut butter, you can most likely go for different kinds of nut butters.
So you've got almond, you've got cashew, and recently I learned there's sunflower butter.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently it's good. Thanks, Maria.
In the fridge it goes.
Many hours later.
Here we are a few hours later. Fudge out of the fridge.
Fudge out of the fridge.
You like that?
Fudge out of the fridge.
Fudge out of the fridge.
Fudge out of the fridge. Fudge out of the fridge.
Fudge. Dang it!
I won.
Fudge out of the fridge. Fudge. Dang it!
Fudge out of the fridge. Fudge out of the fridge. Fudge out of the fridge.
Faster.
Fudge out of the fridge. Fudge out of the fridge. Fudge out of the fridge.
And we did cut it, but we have no idea what it tastes like, so... You ready, Sika?
Yes, I love peanut butter.
Go for it.
Do you want to share a piece?
No. No. This is what it looks like. Wow. It is extremely melty, so it's very
creamy.
Very delicate. Creamy. Did you taste it already?
No, look at my finger.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's super delicate, so it melts very, very easily. So this is what it looks like. The texture itself looks absolutely beautiful. So time for the taste.
Ready?
Go. Oh.
Oh, tastes like a Reese's cup.
Oh, wow.
That's actually really good.
This is really good. This is, oh wow. I did not expect that. So this TikTok by Becca Crow, holy moly. I thought it would be overly sweet, too
actually
much.
not.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's just right. And the fact that we have the little Oreos, if you don't like Oreos, put any kind of other cookie. I promise you the texture difference
It's really good.
is very pleasant. So
Yum.
I would give this a 9 on 10.
Yeah, definitely.
Bottoms up. This recipe is worth your ingredients. The next recipe we're trying is close to 19 million views. Holy moly, congratulations Newt on those views. I would love some of that. Give me some of that view.
I want some of that food. That's what I want.
Yeah, you just have a one-track mind. You okay there?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get there.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All right.
So this next recipe is about a mukbang type of potato cheese, and it seems really easy. The only issue is that even though he is telling us we need potatoes, we need garlic and butter, there are no indications whatsoever.
On the amounts that we need.
Yeah, we
we're gonna have to kind of eyeball it and hope it turns out okay.
It seems creamy enough, so my guess is we just kind of have to feel our way through until we get something stringy. And let's admit that little squeezing of the potato is kind of gross. He does mention it kind of like pimple popping, and I was like, no.
You're like, bro.
I don't want that. So as you can see, it gets to this kind of stringy look, and it looks absolutely delicious. So are you excited for that?
I'm so excited.
I'm really excited.
I love cheese. It's my weakness.
Let us know in the comment section below, do you like cheesy potatoes? And if you do, let us know how you like it.
Cheese. Cheese and potatoes are bae.
Like baked?
Bae. They're babe. They are love. They are my one true love.
I like cheese and potatoes like a poutine style. If you don't know poutine, that is the national dish here in Quebec. National dish. It's provincial.
One of my friends told me, she was like, oh, I'm trying poutine, and she's in the States. I was like, you're not
Oh,
trying
it's
poutine.
gross. No.
I was like, that's not poutine.
You can only have good poutine in Quebec.
Yeah.
End of story. I challenge you. All right, let's cut the potatoes. Grains, we found the actual recipe. It was at about 58 seconds, so it was really at the end of the TikTok. So yes, we have something to go by.
A few moments later.
So here they are after simmering, and yes, they break pretty easily. Mashy time. Here's our garlic, we have our butter, and our cream. In they go.
And the cheese.
Oh, the cheese! Oh, she thick.
Ooh. Bit of garlic.
And the garlic. I'm really curious if the garlic's going to be cooked enough, but I guess we'll find out. And just to let you grains know, I do have the heat on very, very low, so that way everything still does continue to melt. Oh, we still need to put the cheese.
Yep. I'm just gonna let the butter melt, I think.
I'm pretty sure the cheese is supposed to go in here.
It's going in there. Hey, baby.
Oh, wow.
Hey, sexy.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh my god, grains. Oh, oh.
It's already starting.
And that's only half the cheese, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Look at this.
Oh
my god.
Oh my god.
And we still have cheese to put in.
As cheesy as it is and stringy as it is, we're adding the other half of the cheese required. So this is gonna get a little scary. Next scene, we're gonna be in the craft room and testing it out. All right, so as you can see, we have a whole bowl, and cue smexy music, cue smexy lighting bouquet, and just
Look at that stretchy goodness. Oh, baby, it is absolutely scrumptious looking.
now for the moment of truth. Again, we only used 2 potatoes instead of 3, so we pretty much did 2/3 of the entire recipe.
Wow, it's crazy.
I think Sika is in love right now. She hasn't stopped looking at it and calling it smexy. So
It's definitely love.
I think it was love at first sight. Okay, so we don't really have anything to dunk it with, so we're just gonna try it in its pure form. Is it too hot?
Nope, I'm good.
Did you just eat it already?
No, I didn't. I almost did though.
All right, ready?
Yep.
And
Wow.
oh, that is cheesy.
That's pretty good.
That is really good.
I think I'd add salt to it a little bit.
I would add a little bit more salt.
Different seasonings too, maybe. Well, he added parsley. It could have been pretty good too.
I can definitely see this be good on probably some pasta.
Oh yeah.
That is really good. Oh my god, grains. If you like garlicky potatoes,
I'm just going in the
cheesy garlicky potatoes, that... Are you done?
bowl. It's so good.
We're just eating it with our hands. Cheesy, garlicky potato. I would give this recipe probably a 9 on 10.
It deserves a 10 on 10. What the hell's wrong with you?
I slightly
Are
like...
you crazy?
Wow!
No, you
Wow.
cannot disrespect this recipe like that. Look at this.
So it's a 10 on 10 for you?
Yeah.
I think it depends, I guess, what you dip it with. He did use wings, so
Yeah.
probably something spicy to balance it out would be spot on. So that's...
Spicy noodles.
Spicy noodles could work. So this recipe is definitely worth your cash. Next, we have a recipe that we've tried in a different way, which is a mug cake. In the past, when we did the mug cake, it was not very well cooked through.
And it wasn't that great anyways.
No, it really wasn't that great. But this time, we have a matcha mochi mug cake. It was quite the mouthful, but we got it on the first time. High five. And this video by a cup of TJ shows us how to make a matcha cake pretty much in a mug and also in the microwave. I'm a little worried, skeptical, but hopeful at the same time. We can make 2 of them. So instead of doing 2 matcha, we're gonna do 1 matcha and the other one we're going to be using cocoa, because why not? If you have no idea why we are very interested and very curious about this particular recipe, it's because there's the word
Mochi.
and it's one of our favorite Japanese desserts. Mochi is a kind of dessert that is absolutely delicious. The base is a rice flour and it's so stringy and delicious and scrumptious. We do know that some people don't like the texture of gooey jelly-ish. How
yeah,
would you
because
describe
rice
it?
flour usually does have that gooey extra. That gooey texture.
Texture.
I lost my English at the beginning
Oh,
of
no.
the video, and now it's broken. So, yeah, mochi does have a very squishy, weird texture. I personally don't mind it.
And I don't find it weird at all.
Yeah.
So for some people it might be a meh, but for us it is like... And so from the video, what we understand is the base of this cake is rice
White.
flour. You okay, honey?
Agreed.
You okay?
Because you said rice flour, I was gonna say the white rice flour because it says white rice on it.
Rice?
You didn't hear that.
I heard that. I heard it. Just because you say no doesn't mean I didn't hear it. No.
So we need 4 tablespoons of rice flour, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of matcha, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Then we can add 5 tablespoons of milk and 1 egg.
Even though at this point we're supposed to be putting the matcha, since we want to do half of it matcha and the other one is going to be chocolate, we're going to continue with putting the wet ingredients and then the powdered matcha and powdered chocolate once we...
Separate them.
So hopefully we won't get any clumps, but I have a mini whisk. Very cute. It's very
I
tiny
wonder if it worked.
and it's very cute and we will make it work.
All right, let's do it.
Now it's going in the microwave for 1.5 minutes.
A few moments later.
So here is the matcha mochi cake. It doesn't look that appealing at first, but
It smells okay.
it does smell okay, but you can see the little egg froth.
Frothy, yeah.
Yeah, so let's pull that out.
Is it spongy?
Oh, hang on.
Because it's supposed to be spongy, she said.
Ooh. Ooh.
I want to touch that. Oh yeah, that's nice.
It's so spongy.
It's really fun.
Okay, let's scoop it out. Eh.
Nothing's ever gonna compare to the mochis we had in Japan.
Oh, hang on.
Is it not cooked? Oh, it's stuck. Oh.
Oh.
What's wrong with us?
Why are we so
We're
in sync?
similar. We're done here.
We're done here.
We're done here.
And I may or may not have gone overboard on the chocolate ramekin, but it is
Spongy.
very bouncy.
Look at all the sides that
Oh,
fell out.
ooh.
Ooh, that one's gonna unmold fast. Unmold. What are we crafting?
Okay, so let me put it next to the matcha one, and then we're gonna put a...
Is this one cooked enough?
No, it doesn't feel cooked.
It feels cooked.
We left this one for 1.5 minutes,
This one was 2.5.
and this one was
But it was
2.5.
a lot more in that one, so. Ooh.
That's so hot.
Do you need help?
Ah, it's hot. It's gonna break. Oh my
Oh,
god, it's
wow,
too
it's
hot.
stuck.
Oh, hang on.
I guess it's because it's the right. Oof.
It's so hot. Oh my god.
It's not happening.
Oh, it's hot. It's hot.
Let it go.
Hang on, I got this.
Oh.
There. And voila.
Ooh. Doesn't look as appealing as.
I feel like hers was way more colored,
Yeah.
but
Well, I mean the top here looks nice.
yeah,
And
maybe
here
it's
too,
supposed to
not
be
as
this
bad.
way.
And then just like sugar it.
Sugar it.
Sugar it.
Here we go with the icing sugar.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Generally speaking, I am not a fan of mug cakes just because they have this eggy but odd texture. I don't know about Sika.
I've never had mug cakes except for the ones we've made here, so far I'm not a fan. But if this is very similar to mochi, I'm down.
We'll see. So let's try the matcha one, and yes, it is super bouncy, and oh no, it's a little
A little dry,
a little dry.
a little too bouncy.
Here's what the inside looks like. Smells matcha-y.
It smells like matcha.
It does smell very matcha-esque. Matcha is green tea, by the way. All right, so still bouncy. Smells like green tea. Bottoms up.
It's not bad.
That's actually pretty
Really
good.
Yeah.
That does not taste like a microwaved cake.
No, not at all.
Holy moly.
Do you think it's because it's rice flour instead of regular flour?
Probably.
Wow, it's actually really good.
I would give this an 8 on 10.
Yeah, same.
For a microwave cake,
It's amazing.
My expectations were here, and then it went down here. And now after tasting it, I'm a fool. Oh, your expectations were up here.
No, but you said they were down here.
And then they went lower.
Yeah, but then I went up higher.
But expectations before you try it. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, are you wiping your hand on me? You think I wouldn't notice that you're wiping your hand on my pants?
It's like when I used to wipe my nose on you as a kid, I'm like...
Story time. When Sika was young and she would cry, she would use my shirt as her personal tissue paper to wipe her nose on.
I'd cry and I'd be like,
And she wouldn't even notice until I told her.
Yeah.
Yup. All right, time for the chocolate cake. Maybe there's a little less hope on that one,
Yeah.
simply because we may have overflowed it. So it's not the recipe, because the recipe itself,
For the matcha, is pretty good.
it worked. So it's all about,
It looks so weird. It doesn't look as nice as hers.
it doesn't smell too sweet. And that's, I think, what I really like about this recipe is that so far, it doesn't taste sugary. It's not too much. It just has the right amount of balance. So let's try the chocolate version. Bottoms up.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's actually really impressive. This recipe is definitely a lot better than the last one we made.
100% I would recommend this recipe hands down. So it is worth your ingredients. It's worth your ingredients. Our next TikTok recipe is something I think I remember my aunt making it way back when I was a little grain back in Egypt. Why are you laughing?
Little green.
I was a little grain.
Little green.
Now I'm a big grain.
Yeah, big green.
I have grown up.
Big green heart.
Big grain heart.
Breaking that.
No, not today. So far, the recipes have not broken in our hearts.
No, so far it's actually really good. I'm
very
really impressed.
I'm very impressed.
I'm very super impressed.
I'm extra impressed.
super duper.
I'm mega impressed.
Wow, that's a lot.
Do I win?
I guess.
She's
I was gonna pull your hat off, but I won't. I'll be nice.
too chaotic. And this recipe is a tiramisu Nescafe cake. It's supposed to be one of the easiest ways to make a tiramisu cake. That includes graham crackers, whipped cream, coffee, and I think that's about it.
And condensed milk.
And condensed milk. So the process, as you can see, is mixing the condensed milk with the whipped cream, making your coffee, which we're gonna need Sika to make soon, dipping the graham crackers into the coffee, and then spreading kind of like a lasagna of
Yeah.
whipped cream, crackers, and then spreading a little bit of that delicious
Coffee.
chocolate on top. And then once we do that, all we have to do is wait for a few hours, and then it should be ready to eat. Sika,
So
coffee?
I have to go get the coffee? 'Cause
Yes.
Coffee makes me really hyper.
I know
can't
co-
let coffee.
hang on. I know coffee makes you hyper, but I need you.
Kind of late for coffee. You don't think it's a little late for coffee? It's coffee.
I need you to compose yourself, please. Can you pick up the coffee?
Okay, I'll go pick up the coffee.
Why are you talking so fast?
Because the coffee hyper. It's a coffee.
I'm like, all right,
Hyper, so hyper.
go get. That's what I thought. Oh, Sika, why did you turn into your bird form? I know coffee makes you hyper, but I need you to calm down. For those of you who don't know, my sister and the burb are exactly the same person, right? He confirms. You were already here. Why are you saying hello? I knew I shouldn't let her go get coffee, right? Yeah. Coffee does this to you. You get all crazy and hyper. Oh. And And so I went ahead and brewed my coffee, but I made it just a little more intense. But since my graham cracker doesn't have any kind of flavor, I added cinnamon to the coffee. Once that was cooled down just a little bit, I started making my Cool Whip with condensed milk mixture. It's been so long since I've had condensed milk, so I'm pretty excited about that. And now it's all about layering it. There really wasn't anything complicated about this recipe, so I really hope it's as awesome as I remember it being, or potentially remember it being. I don't have any of that sweet cocoa, so I'm putting regular cocoa, so I'm not going to put as much because I don't want it to be bitter. All right, off to the fridge it goes for a couple of hours.
The next day.
And so here we are the next day. As you can see, the top kind of has this toasted marshmallow look. I have to say, it looks absolutely wonderful. I'm really curious how it's going to taste. Not the best with desserts, so if I can do this, that means the recipe is pretty good and foolproof, Jackie-proof, salt-proof. So I'm going to, obviously I could have used a knife, but
Nobody tells me what to do.
so I'm going to cut a piece, hopefully, where we can get a little bit of the cookie, a little bit of the cream, just kind of everything. I know it wasn't the most ideal container, but it is what it is. And, ooh, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up. The first thing I noticed as soon as we opened as soon as I cut a piece, is that it seems like part of the graham crackers are crumbly, which potentially means that I didn't put or soak it enough in the coffee. So I'm really worried and hopeful that it's not too dry, but I think it might be dry. Next time, don't be too quick in taking it up. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just jumping to conclusions. And here's the bite I'm going to be taking. I really hope it's not too dry. Here's to it not being dry. Fingers crossed. Oh, that is really good. Holy moly. That was the fastest tiramisu I have ever made, but my suspicion of it being slightly on the dry side in terms of the cookie is 100% true. So if I could go back, I would highly recommend that you keep it in the coffee just a couple of seconds. I just dunked it and took it out. Maybe leave it 1 or 2 seconds and then take it out. All this to say, Didia's TikTok of the easiest 4-ingredient tiramisu is 100% worth your ingredients. Let me know which of these 4 recipes is something that you would be interested in trying. I'm very curious in the comment section below. If you want to watch the previous TikTok videos, check up here. And if you want to watch a video YouTube thinks is just right for you, make sure you check down here. This week's shoutouts go to Tox Fox, Shiji Lava, Jae Hee Yoon, My Main is the Devil, and Aki Galaxy. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.